Queen of the Ring tournament has started once again, 2025, and I'm going to go through all the brackets. I'm going to go through all the matches, piece together who I think is going to win, what's going to happen in the matches, which champion they're going to challenge at SummerSlam, all that stuff. Let's get into it. First of all, top left bracket. Roxanne Perez already qualified, beat Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, and Liv Morgan. Key feature in that match, she stole the win from Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was not very happy about that backstage, taking the win from her Judgment Day teammate. Bottom left bracket, Jane Cargill, Michin, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax. I'm going with Jade Cargill. I mean, she's the biggest star in that bracket. The only person else who has a possibility of winning it is Nia Jax, but it's probably going to be Jade Cargill, let's be honest. Top right, we've got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, and Candice LeRae. I'm going for Charlotte Flair. She's still considered to be a big star and a very tough opponent. She doesn't lose very often. She's really, really hated by the audience because she just won't go away. And I'm going to come back to another reason why I think she's going through. Bottom right bracket, Asuka, Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, and Ivy Nile. I think Stephanie Vaquer is going to get it done. She's very over. She did 3 shows within 24 hours, SmackDown, Worlds Collide, and Money in the Bank. She's getting a big push at the moment. She's definitely the face, or the future face, of women's wrestling. She'd be great to go against Charlotte, heel versus babyface. One's very loved, one's very hated. It all just makes sense. I mean, I don't see Ivy Nile's not winning this match. Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne may get involved in that. Liv Morgan may get involved in that and accidentally screw over Raquel Rodriguez. Asuka, she's my second favourite to win this. I mean, she had that little promo the other week that she's coming back. We haven't seen her for ages. And imagine running it back. Charlotte vs. Asuka WrestleMania rematch. But I'm going with Stephanie Vaquer. Now, for the rest of this tournament and going into SummerSlam, I feel like there's 2 scenarios here. Scenario 1. In the first semi-final, on the left-hand side, Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. I think Judgment Day, they're going to help Roxanne beat Jade Cargill. Classic Judgment Day fashion. She's going to get the advantage. She goes through. Semi-final 2, I think Stephanie Vaquer beats Charlotte Flair. The heel babyface dynamic, all NXT, the future of women's wrestling on the main stage at Night of Champions in the final for Queen of the Ring. Roxanne versus Stephanie Vaquer. I think there's going to be a huge split. I think Stephanie Vaquer wins, and Judgment Day, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez screw over Roxanne Perez. They betray her, they cost her the match. There's going to be a whole split of the Judgment Day. It's going to be like Roxanne, Finn and JD against Dom, Liv and Raquel. Maybe even Dominic betrays Liv Morgan for Roxanne Perez. Maybe he gets annoyed at Liv, breaks up with her, kicks her out of the group the next week on Raw or something like that. But some Judgment Day side plot is going to go down. Stephanie Vaquer goes on to win, and she, I think, will challenge Io Sky, because they had that match previous. They got interrupted by Roxanne and Julia a couple of weeks back on Raw. I don't think there's going to be a cash-in on Stephanie Vaquer. Naomi's got no history of Stephanie Vaquer. It wouldn't make any sense for her to cash in. So if Stephanie Vaquer wins for Scenario 1, no cash-in at SummerSlam. Scenario 2, I'm going with, in the first semi-final, Roxanne Perez is screwed over by Judgment Day. Then the whole Judgment Day side plot split happens, and Jade Cargill wins. Semi-final 2, I'm going Charlotte beats Stephanie Vaquer by some cheating, pulling the tights, holding the rope, something like that. And in the final, Jade Cargill beats Charlotte Flair and goes on to challenge Tiffany Stratton. I think she'd then go on to beat Tiffany Stratton, and then later on in the year, while Jade's champion, Naomi would cash in on Jade Cargill. Of the 2 scenarios, I do think scenario 1 is more likely. I do think they want to push Stephanie Vaquer more than they want to push Jade Cargill. Jade's still got room to improve. She's still got places she needs to develop. So I think Roxanne beats Jade, Stephanie beats Charlotte, and then Stephanie beats Roxanne in the final and goes on to win the Women's World Championship. That's my prediction for Queen of the Ring. There's so many ways it could go, so many moving parts. Let me know what you think. Who do you want to win? Who should win? And Which title is the winner going to challenge for? What's going to happen after with the Money in the Bank? Anything can happen. There's so many options. I'm excited for this time in WWE with the whole King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring stuff. I'm looking forward to this. So let me know what you think. Sledgehammer out.